Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the favorite Charlemagne back again once again to continue the Genshin campaign. So before this little stream starts, of course, if you do like the stream, if you do like the gameplay, for walkthroughs, by all means hit that like button. Comment what your favorite part of this stream was, what your favorite part story-wise, or most interesting. And also, subscribe if you're ready, hit the notification bell, stay notified of future videos, streams, walkthroughs, guides, updates, etc., for multiple games.
No
So
time
without
to
further
lose.
ado, we're going to meet up with the gang right here, meet up with Tepe. It's a little late, but I just said screw it. Why not? Stream a little bit.
Aha, there you are. Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island. And if you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so... Ready? And away we go!
Fun fact, I've actually fully unlocked the island in general. But yep, this is Act 3 of Chapter 2, the Omnipresence over Mortals. Let's see. Also, hello, welcome. Hello, Michael, how are you? This is us meeting up with the gang. You're probably going to see Pretty Lady and you're probably going to be like, oh my gosh. Which I am definitely going to try to roll for her. I'm good, Michael. Jack has not picked up at all, which kind of confuses me. Considering he was apparently supposedly just supposed to be getting Din. But oh well.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for if I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellence. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Sangonomiya, where is Sangonomiya? I'm trying to think of where Sangonomiya... Oh, that's up here. Okay, the shrine.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
The old Kokomi. I'm actually gonna possibly attempt to pull for her.
Absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing back on Watats... Might I ask?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Oh my god.
Seriously? What's going on with these words?
I swear to god, the Traveler's just reacting the way I react throughout this entire campaign.
So I won't disturb you any further.
Oh,
Feel
just
free
the
to visit me
face
if you have any time to
palm.
spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Like, literally, I just find that
Your
hilarious.
Excellency,
How,
I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something
I'm
about
hearing all these rumors and I'm like,
third-party
oh
supporter?
god.
What
And
was
then
that
just the
about?
moment I think that it'd say that's just the Traveler face palms. Oh my god, Moya does a good job about, like, just showing expressions of how your character will react to everything going on, and I just love it. Just the facial expressions at the right time, like smug when I need to be smug, and then just like, oh god. I love that so much. That's one thing they do really well with this game's animation, and I just love it. I love it.
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies.
Yay, Miko!
Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
That sounds
I
good.
am not without my doubts about the whole affair. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army.
I just realized
Whatever
the
other
bottom
motives
part
they
of her
may
dress
have,
is a
we are at
fishtail.
least aligned on this.
I just noticed
so let's
that.
consider them an anonymous ally.
Why have I not noticed that?
Naturally,
Especially
we
considering one of my
shouldn't let
friends
our guard
really
down.
wants her.
If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
Aww.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can... However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
That's Michael on the
end?
Kokomi.
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely... I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
Yep.
Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operation...
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting
Her
into a
Special
Special
Ops
Ops unit at the
unit
bottom
is
rung,
named
let alone
after
jumping to
fish.
captain in one fell
I enjoy
swoop.
this.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory. Great! So when do we take up our post? The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them
Okay.
on arrival. Once that's out of... The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battle... I want to make a contribution to the...
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
I'm wondering
All right.
where Goro is.
One
I
successful
want to see
operation
Goro
coming
again.
right up. You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up.
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out... Well, Traveler?
Okay. Swordfish resistant, that is all the way over here. Which, fun fact, wait, no, I don't need to visit this. I need to visit the Sakura tree. I'm gonna need to visit the Sakura tree at some point. I'm gonna try to divide this up into parts. I'm gonna try my best. With everything. But if I get caught up in the story, you know, I get caught up in the story.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubt.
Okay.
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, A duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us...
Okay.
All right, let's shoot.
So it's a simple clear of the Ronin. Where are they? They're down here. Oh yes, all the Ronin. Just 2 Ronin here. Wow. Nope, 3? 3 Ronin. Okay.
Let's get down
There
to
is
business.
no escape. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Kaza is so nice.
Seems
I
like
highly
you can hold
suggest
your
getting
own.
Kaza,
The rumors
if
are
he-
exaggerations, of
whatever
course.
season comes.
But still, your abilities are
Really
admirable.
good man. I want to try to C6 them if I can. I only
Allow
have
me
enough
to introduce
C1.
myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now
Hello.
formally cede the
There we
position
go.
of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Are there any other Ronin to deal
There are
with?
2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure.
Let's look at
There are
shallow
only remaining...
east side.
That said,
Okay.
the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
We need to secure it.
Got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army.
There we go, and then we need to go to the other side of the island. Right? Yep, all the way over here. I'm really gonna need to go to the Sakura tree at some point.
Time to go.
I think I know a spot where I'd want to cross, which I think would probably either be...
There's still many.
That's not even all of them. They have
I don't
2
know, we'll
more
get to
camps
it.
nearby.
I know we unlock La Senora as a boss fight at some
Whichever
point,
camp
so I
we attack,
might stop
it's the
there
Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us
as a
issues.
stopping
They
point,
might decide
or
to provide
maybe...
backup. But Captain, that would put you in... If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to
It
guard
depends.
you. It's too risky.
Don't worry,
The
people, I'm
traveler is
fine.
All right, then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
It's my lucky day. The wind knows me. I'm going in.
There's more!
One with nature.
I do like collecting handguards.
Shine
I'm the
down.
handguard collector.
Finally,
Oh, big boy.
Into the wind. Falling leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me. Illusion shattered. You can run, but you can't hide. Tidal wave.
Do this day, I'm still here. You can go.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you?
I am fun.
Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great.
Well, that's great.
We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us. But what's next?
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
That's weird how one of them pronounces it Ronin, the other guy pronounces it Ronin. Huh. That's weird voice acting wise, but okay.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a cap.
Hey, cut these guys. Honestly. Forget them.
Then let's go with some blue just to signify the next part of the quest. I'm also gonna need to get this achievement done. Unlocked Wonders of the World. That is 5 primo good boys. Let's go. We have to go back to the shrine. Might just leave it a cliffhanger at some point, Michael. Like, if it's not too far into the story, like, just I get to, okay, need to mess with La Senora,
No
but
time
nope.
to lose.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Is that it?
I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume.
A
But
little
with
bit,
your
yeah.
level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
Yep.
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss! Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Where did Teppei go?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like... A special mission? Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tatarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason.
Okay, so check the
Stranger
place then.
still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not
Okay.
urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest when Teppei returns, you can catch up with him. Then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for... Is Teppei really... He has a tendency to dive into action
Yeah, he does.
Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go...
After training
Long
with
time no
Swordfish
see.
2.
So,
Oh,
how's
hey,
Swordfish
Teppei.
2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
Well enough.
Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got a few leadership tips for raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally...
I just realized that would be very interesting if it went
it?
down a route of sort of like there'd be a moment where you sort of have to like rally the troops and have them do stuff. That would have been interesting.
Wow.
At least I don't think that it goes down that route at some point.
I read it in a novel from the Yi Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair
Ha-ha!
Yeah.
That's where you underestimate me. That's right. I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Wait,
You'd
no.
better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my
Of course
very
he
own
has.
Special Operations Unit.
Of course
It's
he
a
has.
brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah! Everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
She's so happy! Oh my god! That's the first time Poimon was actually genuinely adorable. I love the little hand clap. Oh, that's awesome. I'm sorry for like the random burst and just that's great, but like genuinely, there's moments like that where like again, I'm reacting to everything here for the first time as well, so that caught me really, really off guard. Just the, yippee! With the little hand clap.
Captain,
Oh, I
new
enjoyed
assignment has
that.
come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
I enjoyed the little yippee, I get a costume. I enjoyed that.
I'm so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super. Let's take a break, then go check out these.
That made me happy. Those who yearn for God's gaze. Oh my god, that genuinely made me entertained. Okay, so that's a fort. So I'm gonna quickly stop at the Sakura. Oh gosh, I'm gonna need to stop at the Sakura tree. That genuinely made me happy. I was not expecting that at all from Poimon. Wow, actually making me feel something for the character Mahoyo. I enjoyed that. So far, still my favorite part of the specific stream.
No time to lose.
The facepalm so far. I really enjoyed that. And then offer, and that should be a level up. Yeah, I know. My tree is not really high leveled. I know. I need to farm more. I know. I'll get to that. I'll get to farming more. Don't you worry. Especially considering the fact that each part gives me enhancement cores, which I like the enhancement ores, which I really need for if I do get Kokomi to level up her whatever the weapon will be. Like whatever catalyst I think I have that might be good for her, and then also I need to level up this. That's right, I did get a Skyward Heart for a child. So I do need to level that up. I need to keep leveling this thing up more, get it caught up to my rust, and then make that swap so that way I'm overall doing my good damage anyway. Plus it deals some physical attack damage, which we all know how great physical attack damage is. All thanks to fire. So what did I get again from that Sakura tree part? I got... What did I get? Okay, I just got Philosophies of Transience. Good to know. And I also got like a level 5 upgrade.
Protection of the Electro Archon.
And let's go to the fort, which will be over here. I'm going to have to go over there. Probably have this go at the latest of 12, which it's 11:31 right now. And we'll see where that takes us. Or, maybe like little enderly type of thing, depending on what happens with the story. Slowly collecting bone marrow as well for the little boy.
I could get used to this.
Because I know he wants bone marrow.
Yep.
And if I can, I will try to, when I'm able to, try to do a little bit of an in-depth review on Ball. I haven't really been able to get to that due to life, specifically college, but if I can get to it, then I will. I'll try my best to.
This can't be the place. But Sangonomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go to a character that can properly hit that. So, fish, then, I'm assuming. Right? I think. Okay, so let's see. If I go fish. What do you mean?
Yikes! A huge
Oh no. I don't have the. I literally don't have the characters currently to deal with that. Oh boy.
As one with
Oh
wind
boy,
and
please
cloud.
don't stop,
Into the wind.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. What was that escape method again?
Damn.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's have the birds call.
By royal decree.
I did it, Kasaha. I don't need to level up that group of
Monsters
people.
go? That one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge... It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here? Because I'm on the creek. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Tepe? What?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger,
not a good
I'd have
sign.
had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys.
Pepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
Apparently the
A
god. Yep.
Look, there's the corpse over there.
Oh!
It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in what?
Yes,
Dang.
but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, the Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as
I really
possible.
don't like the fact that
Don't
his hair
stay
grew
here
darker
longer
and
than
he's
you need
talking
to.
About that. Is he gonna
Being around
die?
the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Please take care
Hey,
of yourself, my guy.
don't-
Peak condition yet. You're coughing and your hair has gone from black to gray.
Pepe sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
There we go. I'm also going to try to get at least a copy of Toma. Because Toma interests me, and then also, if what leaks say about Goro are true, and he is a damage dealer that involves getting more damage off of shields, and like if the shields can stack with like Toma, Shang Li, Diona, Then I might just have a team. Wait, was that Goro? Or is that Tepe?
Kokomi, we're back!
Oh, yes!
Look, Goro's here too!
Wolf, cat, I don't really know what animal you are, boy, but I want you.
What happened? They look so sick.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
I think he's a fox.
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging.
That's what I
called
saw.
them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly
Wait a
ambitious
minute.
types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why
Is
the
it
war
who I
has been
think
going
it is, then?
unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these?
Oh, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Oh dear.
Do you know something about this?
It's a delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this?
Oh no.
Forget that.
I
There's no
know
time.
about lore about
Right
those.
now, we need to inform the whole army. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms,
Tepe.
let's go check.
Tepe. Oh no. Oh no. What is the Fatui? Which anything that has to do with the Fatui in the campaign is usually not good for the traveler and their comrades in any way, shape, or form. Plus accelerated aging. I just like how I'm saying all this as I'm as I'm using Child.
Oh,
Now he
Hey,
has
guys.
white hair.
what are you doing here? Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone.
Tell us.
Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
What about, tell me about it.
It wasn't long after they gave it to me and said that it's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
That's a delusion.
Delusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
A delusion works like a vision, except for it drains the user's life force.
Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it.
Yeah,
But
he's
today,
probably gonna
I
die.
got back and this is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods. Hey, would you do something for when our uniforms are ready? Grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe. Hey, where are you going? Hey!
They gonna get it now. They killed Traveler's best friend, basically. Or at least he's probably gonna die if he's not already dead. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die.
How's Tepe's condition?
Taking some turn for the
I
worse.
put out the order to cease all delusion. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, sadly. A few have been less.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now, we'll risk. What are your thoughts? No,
Yep.
it's the Sakoku
No,
decree
we're going.
is still in force. So they're deluded to organize an operation of this scale. They will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
No time for
Your
that.
Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take note. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I'm not going to stop you. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Yep.
Huh? You mean to the Delusion
Yep.
factory?
We go to the Delusion factory.
Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Still with me, Michael? Things are actually about to get really interesting there. I think La Senora might have a delusion, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly reading the lore. Well... Delusion Factory. Okay.
No time to lose. One with nature. There is no escape. Everybody stand back. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Oh, apparently that man was still alive.
Into the wind. Illusion shattered. Riptide. Shine down.
I keep wondering who's running the factory, so I'm assuming we're fighting somebody. Maybe this is where Scaramouche comes into play, because he was in the story.
So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Contra Commission are...
So if I remember correctly, Scaramouche had appeared in the trailer, and this seems very familiar.
One with
Is it
nature.
the trailer of the story? Or maybe this is where La Senora is, because boss fight.
The merrier.
There is no escape. The wind knows me.
Over here.
Into the wind.
No longer.
Hold on, so...
Time to go.
Aha, here, I think. Is here where I go?
It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Oh, wow. Rip me. Rip me. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna need to somehow get from here to... Okay, so that one's easy. There we go. Where do I take this? Where do I take this? Oh, I put it into here. That's 2, 3? Wait. Okay.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Yeah, okay. The Harbingers are involved, so definitely one of the
One with nature.
Thank you for the information, Fatui.
Shine down. We go. Fallen leaves adorn my night into the wind. I'm going in. One with nature.
I'm a Harbinger now. Will you let me in? No? Okay.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
I like how I hit him with the full on fault, and I did like...
You can run, but you can't hide. Tidal wave. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! The wind knows me.
Oh.
Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
He's still alive.
Illusion shattered.
Now this idiot must have a
There we
death
go.
wish. Don't be intimidated.
Factory
Lord
Super
Harbinger will be
Extended
here soon.
Ataska.
One with nature.
So the superintendent is the maiden. Okay.
Into the wind. as one with wind and cloud.
Why do they never miss? I'm going in! Huh?
Time to go.
Shine down! Torn
We
to
must
oblivion!
show
Out of my...
The wind knows me.
Let's light it up! Yeah.
Okay, so who's running the factory? Let's find out.
You actually managed to
Oh.
find this place.
Yeah, okay, so it is
Congratulations.
little boy with jingly hat. That is also, like, very terrifying at the same time. Okay. I still want you. I really hope that you'll be in a banner. I will throw my money at you. But anyway, that's beyond the point.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead.
Manufactured Delusion, Scaramouche.
So that's what this is about.
Yes, although before that, will you answer my question of will you do the Fandango? Do you even do the Fandango? I want Scaramouche to do the Fandango. Fandango, Fandango. Do it. Please, can you?
I think you've got the wrong
Ignoring
idea.
that. Got it. Okay.
I know how this
or maybe
looks,
that's
but
the answer.
I'm just here to follow orders.
So your orders are not to do the Fandango. Either that or I just have the wrong idea. Okay.
I'm obviously
I
not
know
the
I'm
mastermind
beating
behind this.
the dead horse.
Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them.
Wait, so Scaramouche is not the one... Then who is? La Senora?
You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How
I
can
really
you
love
call it
this voice
anything
actor,
more?
too.
It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die. With or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions.
Plus I like the little theme of his, which I'm pretty sure his theme has Fandango in the theme, like, name.
Do you have
I'm
any
pretty sure.
idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests.
Of course the Fatui were involved.
Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
I love the inflation with his voice. I like that voice actor. Him, Silverstein, voice actor of Venti. Like, there's different voice actors that are, like, really good with it. That I like
So,
with the
the
voices. And I
Fatui
enjoy
started
that
the
a lot.
Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
Thank you for catching up, Poimon. Yes.
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time. But each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause, just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
He's not incompetent.
Hey, calm down. No!
In cutscene. Are we getting affected by the delusion?
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Yeah, Nico? Vibes Priestess. I like that laugh. I like the voice acting. The voice acting makes me happy. And you like voice acting. So, Michael, I'm not sure if you're here for a while, but if you kept up, delusions are basically like visions. They grant power for someone's ambition, but they drain life force instead. Like, they drain life force as a cost. You gain immense power, but you die really fast. Oh.
3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I found Michael's new waifu.
Come on.
Fox Lady, aka Yamiko.
Oh?
Hello.
You recognize me right away. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you wwere glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other shrine maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this.
I forgot, she's gonna come after Kokomi, right? Because if that's the case, I might actually go for her.
People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How did she save us from the Balladeer, aka
Scaramouche? Was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
Oh, so sorry to anybody. Sorry to Michael and sorry for anybody watching in the future. Sorry for literally beating the dead horse and doing the Fandango joke. Whenever I see Scaramouche, I need to make that joke. It is a requirement of the Genshin community, okay? It is a requirement now. It is a meme, and I really like just meming. So, yeah. Anything that's a well-known meme in a community, I'd like to use that meme in the game. Especially this one with a character that I'm really hoping for being playable, and if he is playable, I will probably throw everything in my wallet at. Depends.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the Balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me. No? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you ever so much. Yes. It's Sama.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
Yep.
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's with their stronghold exposed. I doubt the Balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleague's behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth.
So then it would
I
be
must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that Sangonomiya Kokomi, she really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to
completely
stop you
ignores
worrying
Poemon.
so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
Okay.
You've met her, right?
You mean Raiden Shogun, yeah.
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You
Raiden
met her,
Shogun
yes?
puppet. You mean inside in
Yes,
the interdimensional
the
plane
true
thing?
Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
There were some subtle differences.
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
That's one of the reasons why I
You
shouldn't
mean
stop
Morax?
Yep, Morax.
It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
Still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
One more question.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing, that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like, and your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
I like her voice, too. Fits that character.
You're leaving?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
And I think with that, I might just call that there. Hope y'all all enjoyed. That was a very, very big lore dump there. Scaramouche was here. Fatui were doing stuff, there behind the Vision Hunt decree, and they were selling Delusions, which are like Visions, but they drain your life force.
That's what they say, anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
I was just waiting for the voice line to be done, since apparently that's very loud over my own voice. But, so that was happening
Benny's
there.
Adventure Team, assemble!
Y'all talk too much. But basically, the Vision Hunt decree was fighting with Fatui. The Fatui were selling Delusions to the Resistance, which would slowly kill the Resistance members. That also gave them power for a while. Scaramouche was trying to keep everything running, but Scaramouche is not the one behind the Delusions. That's somebody else, which I'm assuming is Lost in the Outer because of the trailer. And the fact that we get her as a boss fight. But then again, I'm not sure. It could be somebody else, and the Lost in the Outer could just appear, but I think I'm like more like 95% sure that it is her. We got to see Miko, and she wants us to basically fight the Shogun. We'll be doing some anti-Raiden Shogun training, and apparently Raiden Shogun is just a puppet controlled by the actual Electro Archon A, who is basically in her locked in her own
joined me on an
mind
adventure in
permanently.
ages. Come on,
Due to
let's
her
go.
own choice. She's basically just trapped herself in her own mind and entered a meditative state, and is basically letting her creation and puppet do everything, which is the current Raiden Shogun that we see there, the very emotionless one that's kind of focused on
Benny's
eternity.
adventure team, assemble!
So next time we do the campaign, we'll pick up with the training and see where it takes us there. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to get some sleep. Catch you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, or night, or evening, whatever. And bye.